What happens when two computer science majors decide to tackle one of medicine's biggest headaches, early disease detection? Meet NeuroNest, a dorm room startup born in 2022 that set out to fuse generative AI with medical imaging. Within months, their prototype could spot early signs of lung disease faster than traditional radiology tools. In this series, we'll unpack how a spark of curiosity turned into a venture that's now shaking up hospitals worldwide. Stay tuned as we trace the roadmap from coffee-stained sketches to a global health tech phenomenon. The duo behind NeuroNest, Maya Patel, a bioengineer with a passion for data, and Luis Gomez, a machine learning prodigy, combined complementary expertise to bridge the gap between AI theory and clinical practice. Maya's experience in clinical trials taught her the pain points doctors face daily, while Luis had already built award-winning generative models during his internship at a leading AI lab. Their partnership illustrates a core lesson: interdisciplinary collaboration fuels breakthrough innovation. By the end of their sophomore year, they secured a modest grant, giving them the runway to build a proof of concept that would soon attract the attention of investors and physicians alike. The problem was stark. Radiologists were drowning in images, leading to delayed diagnoses and missed early warnings. Traditional AI tools could only classify images after extensive human labeling, a bottleneck that slowed adoption. NeuroNest asked a bold question: could a generative model learn directly from raw scans, reducing the need for massive labeled datasets? Their answer was a hybrid architecture that combined diffusion models with few-shot learning, slashing annotation time by 80%. This breakthrough not only promised faster results, but also opened doors for hospitals with limited resources, setting the stage for a disruptive shift in diagnostic workflows. Scaling from a handful of users to tens of thousands introduced a new set of challenges. The original monolithic architecture strained under heavy inference loads, leading to latency spikes that threatened user experience. To address this, SynthAI migrated to a microservices framework hosted on a multi-region cloud provider, implementing auto-scaling groups and container orchestration with Kubernetes. Performance metrics improved by 45%, and cost efficiency rose thanks to spot instance bidding. This technical pivot illustrates a broader truth for AI startups: robust infrastructure is as critical as innovative algorithms. By treating scalability as a product feature, not an afterthought, SynthAI turned a potential bottleneck into a competitive advantage. Armed with Echo's results, NeuroNest entered the seed round. In a packed pitch deck, they highlighted three key metrics: 92% diagnostic accuracy, 80% reduction in labeling effort, and a projected $5 million market opportunity in early-stage lung screening alone. The narrative resonated. Investors saw both a technical edge and a clear path to revenue. Within weeks, they closed a $1.2 million seed round led by Health Tech Ventures, giving them the runway to hire a small team of engineers, data scientists, and a regulatory consultant. This infusion of capital transformed their dorm room lab into a modest but professional office space, marking the first major milestone on their growth curve. The next breakthrough came when NeuroNest introduced the Generative Diffusion Core, a proprietary module that could synthesize high-resolution medical images from sparse inputs. By training on millions of anonymized scans, the core learned the statistical patterns of healthy versus diseased tissue, enabling it to generate plausible missing data and flag outliers. This technology not only improved accuracy, but also reduced the computational load, making it feasible to run on standard hospital servers. Early adopters reported a 30% reduction in turnaround time for radiology reports, turning a once-weekly process into a near real-time workflow. The core became the heart of NeuroNest's product suite, positioning the startup as a true AI-first diagnostic partner. Scaling from a single beta hospital to a network of 10 clinics introduced new challenges. Data volume exploded, and latency became a critical concern. The team faced a classic startup dilemma: speed up development or ensure robustness. By adopting a microservices architecture and leveraging edge computing nodes near hospital networks, NeuroNest cut inference latency by 45%. Simultaneously, they instituted rigorous automated testing pipelines, catching 98% of bugs before deployment. These technical choices reflected a deeper lesson: growth is sustainable only when architecture evolves alongside demand. The startup's ability to pivot quickly while maintaining performance earned trust from larger health systems, opening doors to national partnerships. With rapid adoption came ethical scrutiny. Regulators asked, can an AI system make life-changing decisions without bias? NeuroNest responded by embedding fairness audits into every model release, using diverse datasets spanning age, ethnicity, and geography. They also opened a transparency portal where clinicians could view the AI's confidence scores and the underlying feature contributions. By collaborating with the FDA's Emerging Technology Program, NeuroNest secured a breakthrough device designation, signaling that their approach met rigorous safety standards. This proactive stance not only mitigated legal risk, but also built a reputation for responsible AI, an essential differentiator in the health tech arena. The market response was swift. Within 18 months, NeuroNest's platform was deployed in 35 hospitals across 3 continents, processing over 2 million scans per month. Clinicians reported a 15% increase in early-stage cancer detection, translating into thousands of lives saved. Insurance partners began offering premium discounts for facilities using NeuroNest, citing reduced downstream costs. Revenue surged to $12 million ARR, and the company announced a Series A round of $8 million led by Global Health Capital. These metrics illustrate how a focused AI solution can generate both social value and solid financial returns, a win-win for investors and patients alike. Beyond numbers, NeuroNest technology is reshaping personal stories. Take Maya's mother, whose early-stage lung nodule was flagged by echo during a routine scan months before symptoms appeared. Early intervention saved her life and allowed her to watch her grandchildren grow. Stories like hers echo across continents, turning abstract AI performance into tangible human impact. For the founders, these outcomes validate their mission: to democratize cutting-edge diagnostics, ensuring every patient, regardless of geography, benefits from AI-driven insights. Such narratives fuel the startup's culture, reminding the team that every line of code could be the difference between hope and heartbreak. Looking ahead, NeuroNest's roadmap is ambitious. By 2025, they aim to expand into cardiac and neuroimaging, leveraging the same generative core to detect arrhythmias and early Alzheimer's markers. The 2027 milestone targets a multimodal AI platform that fuses imaging, genomics, and electronic health records, creating a holistic patient view. Ultimately, the 2030 vision is universal access, deploying lightweight AI models on mobile devices in low-resource settings, bringing early diagnostics to the world's most underserved communities. This forward-thinking strategy underscores a core belief: AI's true power lies not just in profit, but in scaling impact to improve global health outcomes. So what can you take away from NeuroNest's story? First, blend domain expertise with cutting-edge AI to solve real pain points. Second, validate early with data. Speed wins trust. Third, embed ethics from day one. Responsible AI builds lasting partnerships. Finally, dream big but stay grounded in measurable impact. If you're an aspiring founder, remember that a simple idea, nurtured with curiosity and rigor, can ripple into global change. Subscribe, hit the bell, and join us next week as we explore another AI startup that's rewriting the rules of innovation. Your next breakthrough could be just a thought away.